Hello, I'm Kate Imsky. I'm an artist. I've been an artist for a long time, um, but I ended up getting really sick and didn't end up doing art for quite a while. So I'm revamping my art and stuff, and I'm a nobody, really. Um, but I've been focused on trying to find um, how to become successful. And I've been around a lot of entrepreneurs as well as artists. And there are things that I have seen in the community that, in my opinion, do create success. And I just came across something that I feel like could potentially bring um, benefits, value to people, including the artist I'm talking about here in a second. Um, I've never met this artist in real life or anything like that. I just follow him on YouTube, and I don't remember exactly how I came across his channel, but I pretty much am hooked. I'm very impressed with his, like, not just the fact that he's been able to keep his love for doing art alive, being an adult, which I feel like can be very hard with so much like negativity in the world and everything, right? Um, but also with um, his business, it seems like, moving forward and actually trying to be successful. Like, there's a whole bunch of different things I've seen that he's done that um, seems very promising. And I have seen in the past that, you know, if you, let's say with stocks and stuff, if you get in on a company at the ground level and you have belief that this company is going to go up or whatever, and it does end up going up, your stocks have high value, right? Correct? So here's the thing, this is like pretty much what I'm seeing with this artist right now. He has recently created a game card deck. Um, and oh gosh, of course, I don't have the name of the deck. It's awesome. Trying to find it here. Bear with me. I think it's Virtual Kingdoms or something like that. But he's basically doing his own rendition, artistic rendition of like just normal playing cards, right? So yeah, it's called Vivid Kingdoms, and I just I really feel like if you are interested in investing or want like a collector opportunity, that this is good, because if you back this artist in his Kickstarter, you're not only supporting his family and himself and his team, but you could also reap benefits for yourself, financial benefits. Like if you end up getting his cards, because he's only going to be making a certain amount of these cards. And you can, if the demand for these cards is higher than the supply, there's always going to be a value in that. And reselling that, you're going to make money. As well as perpetuating, hopefully, the demand for this artist's stuff, which will, if you have any other of his stuff, will drive up the prices more and more. Anyways, so there's a lot of people who know what Kickstarter is, but those who don't know, it's basically a platform where creators can take their ideas and display it to people and share it to people in order to gain financial compensation to create what they are wanting to make, right? Kind of, you can see it with people who are creating inventions. Like, let's say they had a really cool invention and felt like it was going to be super helpful for someone, but they don't have the financial backing. Kickstarter is a way to do this. And Kickstarter is not willy-nilly. Like, there's some people on there who don't put in a lot of work, and their Kickstarters don't end up, like, succeeding and taking off the ground. But this artist in particular, he has, it looks like, a team, and he's extremely organized about doing this, and he's done a lot of work. A lot of thought has gone into this. I've even tried to create a card deck myself, not a game card deck, but like oracle cards or tarot cards, and I ran out of steam because I don't have a team. I ran out of motivation, was not organized, all these things. And so he's put in a lot of work, and he's done it really well. Not only has he done the art really well, he's done the business side of it really well. And he has help, and he has a really great community that is helping him, and it's pretty cool. So if he is able to keep this up, which I feel like he will, because he enjoys what he's doing, like, and he's making money, because his Kickstarter within 3 minutes was funded. He had a set goal of $10,000 to get this done. 3 minutes he made that, and I think it's like a week later, I don't know, maybe it's 2 weeks later, but he's at $1 million now. So there's demand here for sure. He has about, let's see, I'm just going to tell you how many people follow him and how many people have like supported him. So he's got 584,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is where he's getting a lot of his momentum, which is great. And 164,000 followers on Instagram, and his Kickstarter already made that $1 million. But it's only being backed by 18,654 people so far, which today is the 20th of September. And because of that, that shows that there is a demand and a belief in this artist. And even though it's only 17% of his followers, really, that's actually pretty high, in my opinion, from what I've seen working with other entrepreneurs and stuff. Like, not every single person is going to give you money, but there's people who are watching him, obviously, and they're current, and they're interested in what he's doing, and he keeps putting out stuff that's better and better each time, and it doesn't, he takes, advice from people, which is awesome, and help, and a lot of people are wanting to help him. So, he's doing everything right, in my opinion. Like, recently he created a subreddit of his, just 1000 art. So the artist name is 1000. And Reddit has become a pretty interesting marketing strategy and area, honestly. I try to create some other businesses, and Instagram has been having some interesting things because it's owned by Facebook, that a lot of people are leaving Instagram, and Reddit is becoming like the new kind of, from what I'm seeing, like, for instance, I'm trying to think whether or not I should even say this, because some people will be very turned off by this, but a big reason that I saw OnlyFans was getting really big was Reddit. Like people who work on that site, whether they're creating explicitly adult content or not, because it's not just a adult content thing anymore. They use Reddit for what they do because they're not as strict about things, right? And same with Twitter. So Reddit is a really good place. Also, just for, communicating and socializing and creating he's creating what it is I think it's, yeah, so he created that Reddit for people to keep the project alive by having them submit fiction contests about the art pieces that he's creating. So that's creating more interest with what he's doing. And I could see that if he's going to do this with any other projects that he's planning on doing, that's going to be extremely helpful to keep people interested more like in the moment kind of thing. Because sometimes you can subscribe to someone, right? And then you don't see their stuff ever again. But if you're actually interested and connected via multiple social media places and it's like often, doesn't necessarily have to be daily, but they're doing something right, in my opinion. And why am I bringing this up and not like keeping this information like secret for myself, as far as like if it does have value, which I think it will. Like if you get his collectible cards, which he's going to be posting on his Kickstarter tomorrow, the 21st at noon or 12 p.m. EST. And then you like resell that and it could be valuable, right? Why am I giving this info out? Well, I mean, the more people who know about this guy end up, and you spread out that information, that'll make him more popular, more viral. Takes what you've bought from this person into a higher value. Because the more people who know about this person and like their stuff and want their stuff is going to drive the traffic. What makes something valuable is low supply and high demand. And so by doing that, people who like what they're doing gotta share and support. And also, like, I want to be able to give value to people who follow me. And even though this isn't necessarily what I would normally be posting, like I normally would probably be posting my own art stuff because I am an artist. But yeah, it really is up to you though to do your own research when you spend your own money, because like on Kickstarter there is still like a risk that for some odd reason, like he won't be able to get all the cards made and shipped, or something weird happens, which I really highly doubt, because he's extremely motivated and, like I said, organized. He has a team that's backing him. He has help, and he's looking, it sounds like from his videos, he's looking into areas that are potential, pitfalls with that. And because of all the work that goes into making a Kickstarter and doing all this stuff, you're not just going to do it willy-nilly. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your reputation. And I think this is like his first big, from what I'm kind of seeing. I haven't done a ton of research on him yet, but from what I'm seeing is probably going to be his like big kind of like debut in a way. And then hopefully he'll go viral and get more and more and more people who will like him. But anyways, so tomorrow, go and buy his stuff. Even if you don't end up, because he's only going to be making 2,000 of these cards or 2,500 of these collector cards. And then there's like a higher tier that he's going to just randomly give out to people. Even if you don't get those and you get something else, like I think the highest or the lowest that you have to spend is $16 in order to get any type of reward from Kickstarter, right? You can donate to the artist only $10 kind of thing, but you don't get anything. $16, you get something. I don't remember what it is. It is. I think it's just one deck of cards. Even if you get one of those, I mean, think about it. There's so many people in the world, and if he's able to get pretty popular to the point that the demand's really high for his stuff, and you have something that they haven't had a chance to get to because they just found out about him after all this had been made, there's going to be a demand for that. Anyways, hopefully that made sense and I didn't talk too much and wasn't too weird. I had all these bullet points that I was going to go over. That's why I keep looking over to the side as I'm looking at my computer because I took notes. But yeah, let me check to see if there's anything else. Oh, also just like randomly, another thing with like value or whatever. I know this sounds weird, but like if there was an apocalypse or something and you got these really cool playing cards, that might be valuable, dude. As well. Because it's like if you need some food or something or some guns and somebody's got that, but you don't have it and you feel like you don't have anything, but you got some like playing cards in your pocket for some reason or your backpack because you just really thought these cards were cool or something, that would probably be a really good bargaining chip because, if someone's hoarding a whole bunch of stuff in the apocalypse and they have a whole bunch of stuff, right? But they're bored and they forgot to like have stuff for being bored and also trying to like ignore the awfulness that is an apocalypse, right? Escaping reality and having fun and creating like good memories with the people that they're around if they're able to. Playing cards are going to be pretty important. Entertainment in general would be pretty important. Anyways, I hope this video was informative and I will see you in the next videos. Bye.